Right here we see Chris Mutsvangwa, Monica Mutsvangwa, and Neville Mutsvangwa having the time of their lives in a jovial mood. A celebration mood. What was happening here? The Mutsvangwas hosting a big party. We're just gonna wait for it. There's gonna be a big reveal.
No more fake love, I want to love, baby. No more fake love, I want to love, baby. No more fake love, I want to love, baby. No more fake love, I want to love, baby. I want to love.
Now, this is Monica Mutsvangwa giving a testament or a testimony, speaking.
Makakomborerwa imi munogona kuvhura mweya wavanhu vakasungika kuti I want to be honest with you. I said we would do it. Oh, yes. And it was just so right because you were committed. And I want to tell you one thing, man, one band. I'll walk with you for the rest of my life. Amen. That's somebody think I'll walk with you too.
All right, we can see Neville Mutsvangwa hiding there in the corner.
Somebody think I'll walk with you too.
Now remember, Neville Mutsvangwa recently got out of remand prison after being granted a $1,000 bail. He had been in remand for 3 weeks. We saw at a point a judge recusing herself from a bail hearing of this Neville Mutsvangwa case. Then a new judge would grant Neville Mutsvangwa a $1,000 bail.
That commitment which you did put, because I spoke to you today, maybe around 11, and you managed to be here.
All right, now let's get deep with it. All right, Monica Mutsvangwa's usual speech pattern, she double speaks. She uses double speaking. So we're gonna read her body language also. What she's saying, she sounds very, very sincere. When one is traumatized, they need consolation. And some consolation comes from counseling or yoga or even music. Now here, as she's giving it a pistol, she sounds like she's praying. But rather she's speaking to the band man. The band man had played some breakfast blues, and then Monica Mutsvangwa's mood was elevated and she got consoled. She was going through somewhere, as she was going through something or somewhere which is hell, as she says in her own words. All right, let's take it again. Munogona kuvhura mweya wavanhu vakasungika. Ukuti unyewenuke, you have set my soul free, relieved, consoled.
I want to be honest with you. I said we will do it.
I want to be honest with you. I said we will do it. When one goes through a traumatic experience, right, and the traumatic experience is through, they may still remain traumatized post the trauma. They will need healing and healing time or healing triggers, something that would assist with the healing, right? For example, munakaita chironda anotista bandage kuti chironda chipore, right? So it depends on kuti chironda chinodzvanyidzirwa here kana kuti chinoiswa bandage. Here we're seeing the healing happening, and we're seeing Chris Mutsvangwa in the background there, right? The body posture, that is a supportive posture. Something was worrying his wife and he was showing his support. Obviously, the wife is worried, the husband gets worried. So this posture that we see Chris Mutsvangwa in, it's a handle with care posture. Somebody is fragile. Somebody is very, very fragile. So we saw Monica Mutsvangwa at a funeral of Nyarazo's chaplain, the late Nyarazo chaplain, the guy who used to be the chaplain at Nyarazo's funeral, right? We saw her giving a speech there. She was speaking at a funeral, but she talked about what has been going on in her life, in her own life, the situations she has been going through. It is not clear if it is the Neville Mutsvangwa issue only.
And it was just so right because you were committed. And I want to tell you one thing, 911 band. I'll walk with you for the rest of my life.
Amen.
So she's touched.
Somebody bigger will walk with you too.
All right. Okay. Mutsvangwa, Chris Mutsvangwa adds on, somebody bigger will walk with you too, right? Obviously, there's somebody who is bigger, who we don't mention the name, we all know who he is.
That commitment which you did put, because I spoke to you today, maybe around 11.
All right. So he's speaking to the band. I spoke with you today, maybe around 11. That commitment which you put.
And you managed to be here.
And you managed to be here to make the celebration a celebration. And these guys have a time of their lives. Now that Neville Mutsvangwa is out on bail, $1,000 bail, what happens next? He is free. Let's say the odds are not to his side. There are many techniques that can be applied. As long as he is out on bail, he stays out on bail. So I'm not going to talk about those techniques because I'm not here to give legal advice. So I'm not going to talk about things like stalling. Oh, sorry. All right, I'm going to sign out right about now. Dr. Clarence, TV7 Live.